क्यों? भैया तो होगा कि लाइट वाइट ठीक करने के लिए अब तो चेंज नहीं आता। सुनो, इसको ऑन करो, वो तो सीधा हो जाएगा, एडजस्ट हो जाता है। इसका प्लग लगाओ नीचे जरा, लगाओ, ऑन करो उसका। इसका रिमोट कहाँ लाओ, रिमोट लाओ, रिमोट आपसे कह रहा है। काले रंग का रिमोट, काले रंग का देखिए, IC लिखा हुआ, ऐसे ही। ये इसका नहीं, ये तो इसी से लाभ है।
तो इसका रिमोट पर टेबल पर नहीं है, नाइट लीजिएगा जो भी जितना भी था वो मैंने
भाई साहब, इसके काले रंग का रिमोट है, हमेशा से था, ऐसे ऐसे नहीं था। ये
Good evening, everyone. With great honor and pleasure, I, Professor Madhulika Gupta from the Department of Chemistry and Chemical Biology, welcome you all to the Basant Award Ceremony 2023. We all know that time does not stop for anyone, but it takes immense efforts these days to take some time out of our busy schedule and reach out to our batchmates with whom we share a cherishable bond. Our institute has a tradition to stay in touch with the students even when they find it too cumbersome to catch up with their batchmates, teachers, and staff members. This day is very important as it provides an opportunity for everyone to be overwhelmed with emotions, reminiscing the times that have been spent together years ago, and at the same time notice how the institute has grown up in all these years. The dedication of teachers, along with the sincerity of students present as our alumni here today, has nurtured this institute to earn the name it holds today. Our alumni have set a benchmark for the juniors to follow to strive for excellence. Let's have a big round of applause, everyone present as alumni here. I now extend a very warm welcome to all our invited dignitaries, Professor Prem Vrath, Chairman, BOG, IIT ISM Dhanbad, who has joined us in the online mode today, Professor Rajiv Shekhar, Patron, Basant, and Director, IIT ISM Dhanbad, Professor Dheeraj Kumar, Deputy Director, IIT ISM Dhanbad, Professor Biswajit Paul, Vice President, IIT ISM Dhanbad Alumni Association, Dr. Debashish Bhattacharjee, Vice President, Technology and New Materials Business, Tata Steel, Shri Virendra K. Arora, Chief Mentor, Karamchand Thapar and Bros, Coal Sales Limited, Shri Vinay Kumar Diwan, CEO, Bramco Group, Bahrain, Dr. Shrikanta Mishra, Technical Director, Geoenergy Modeling and Analytics, Battelle Memorial Institute, Columbus, Ohio, USA, Dr. Prem Sagar Mishra, Chairman cum Managing Director, South Indian Coalfields Limited, SECL, Swati Pandey, Co-founder and CEO, Arboreal, Professor R.M. Bhattacharjee, Dean, International Relation and Alumni Affairs, IIT ISM Dhanbad, Professor Rajiv Upadhyay, Associate Dean, Alumni Affairs and Convener, III and Basant 2023, Professor Saurabh Datta Gupta, Associate Dean, Hostel Management and Co-Convener, Basant 2023. I thank all our participants for joining us and all our sponsors for making this event possible. I now request Professor R.M. Bhattacharjee, Dean, International Relations and Alumni Affairs, IIT ISM Dhanbad, to deliver his address.
A very good evening to all. It is indeed a great pleasure and honor for me to welcome you all in this ceremony of presenting Basant Samman and Distinguished Alumni Award to the distinguished award recipients on this occasion of Basant 2023. Today is a very special day, as we could not hold the Basant the last 2 years because of the worldwide pandemic. We organized those functions online, but this time you are all present here physically, and some of our guests are online also. It is really heartening to have you all physically after this gap of 2 years. As an alumnus of this institute and as a Dean in Alumni Relations, I am really excited to stand before you this evening while giving my welcome address. I'm thankful to the organizer for giving me this opportunity. First of all, I'd like to extend my hearty welcome to Professor Prem Vrath, who has joined online from Delhi. I also extend my warm welcome to Professor Rajiv Shekhar, Director and Patron, IIT ISM Alumni Association. I also welcome the newly elected President of and all other office bearers of IIT ISM Alumni Association, Mr. Ashok Kumar and his team, who will be really the instrumental in all the activities of the alumni and maintaining the close coordination with all the chapters of alumni across the whole world. I extend a very warm and hearty welcome to all the awardees today of different awards today, including Basant Samman and Distinguished Alumni Award, whose presence in physical and virtual mode has made the function a most illuminating one. I express my sincere gratitude while welcoming all the alumni and their families, particularly the alumni of 71, 72, and 73 batches, those who are present here. I also welcome all the deans, associate deans, HODs, faculty colleagues, registrars, deputy registrars, assistant registrars, and officers and staff members of this function to this Basant 2023. I also welcome my dear students. They are the main host of this function today. I also welcome others, the ladies and gentlemen present today, including the representatives of electronic and print media. Once again, I welcome one and all in this Basant evening and express my sincere thanks and gratitude for your presence and making this event a successful one. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Professor Prem Vrat, Chairman, BOG, IIT ISM Dhanbad, to present his address online.
Okay. Professor Rajiv Shekhar, Director. Professor Deepak Kumar, Deputy Director. Professor R.N. Bhattacharya, Dean Alumni Affairs and International Program. Distinguished alumni, members of the faculty, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to join this award function, though online, because I had already committed this morning. Of course, for me it's an alumni day because Delhi chapter of IIT Kharagpur, of which I am a 66 batch alumni, we had a family picnic and I spent near 5 hours there. But I was very sure to be back in the evening, and I'm very happy that I have joined at least online. Although I've been waiting for nearly about 30 minutes online, and the only companion I saw online was Mr. Vinay Kumar Diwan, who actually was also simultaneously engaged in his own personal matters, which I could hear. Anyway, nevertheless, it's good to hear the alumni, and particularly those who are getting recognized for their outstanding contribution to the world of work. I really compliment them, convey my very best wishes and heartiest congratulations. I have been very firm believer that the alumni are one of the greatest strength of an institution, and a very strong emotional bonding with them definitely helps in our image building as well, because we, as I often say, that we bask in the success of the glory of our alumni in the world of work. And ISM Dhanbad, now IIT ISM Dhanbad, one of the oldest institutions in the country, definitely has a very large number of distinguished alumni who has made the enormous contribution to the technical field, particularly the mining and applied geology and other field globally. And we feel very privileged and proud to be, having them. And this is an occasion on which we really recognize their contribution. Some of them, although to me, almost every alumnus of an IIT is a distinguished alumnus, but then there has to be some distinction, which indeed is being celebrated. So I compliment the Institute for organizing this function. And I would have loved to be personally present, but because of the context I just mentioned, so it's better to be associated with it even online. So I'm pleased to be here and convey my very best wishes to the batches graduating in 71, 72, 73, because this actually is a fairly, for example, today I could only see 2 alumni of my batch of 1966 from IIT Kharagpur in the picnic, which means that ours is a dying tribe, but definitely people who are celebrating their golden and silver jubilee are still youthful, and I'm sure your visit on campus would have brought the sweet memories of the Indian School of Mines of those times, a very privileged institution. I therefore, with these brief observations, I compliment the institution for organizing this function and the Alumni Association, as well as my heartiest congratulations to the people who have been recognized through this Alumni Award. All the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words and for your gracious presence online. May I now request Professor Rajiv Upadhyay, Convener, Basant 2023, to deliver his address.
Okay, a very good evening to all of you. I, Rajiv Upadhyay, as convener of Basant this year and also Associate Dean Alumni Affairs, I welcome all of you in this Basant 2023 celebration. As you are aware that we have been conducting Basant for long, but for last 2 years we couldn't conduct this event due to Corona period. And although we couldn't conduct it offline, we were able to conduct it online, but with limited agenda of conferment of Distinguished Alumnus Award. So this year, after 3 long years, we are able to conduct this event offline. And now, although it was being conducted online, but the charm of Basant was always missing. So as we are conducting this offline now, so charm of the Basant is back. Our campus has become more vibrant and eventful now. And I thank all of our alumni who are joining this event after 3 long years in physical mode. As you know, alumni and students are 2 important pillars of any institute, and IIT ISM is no exception. And we have been trying to strengthen the bonding with alumni. Under the able leadership of our director, we have been actively engaged in all activities of alumni affairs, and the main idea is to enhance this bonding. Also, we have been very actively engaged in all affairs, including conducting reunions outside Dhanbad, and we recently conducted reunion in Bombay and Bangalore also. It is important to highlight that we are going to enter our centenary year also. We have just recently celebrated our 97th year of establishment, and we are entering now centenary year. We have had our glorious past, and we are very proud of that. And now responsibility is on us to create something today which can serve as history for next 100 years, and for which our future generation can be proud of for next 100 years. So this is something which is, that responsibility rests with us. Also, as we are going to confer Distinguished Alumnus Award in this session, so I would like to congratulate our awardees of Distinguished Alumnus Award, and you will hear out soon who are the awardees. This is a very important occasion, and I would like to congratulate them. And also we have 8 awardees this year in different categories. We have 2 awardees who are joining online. Dr. Srikant Misra joining from US, and Sri Viken Divansar is joining from Middle East. So congratulations, all the award winners. Also, we have new 2 MOUs that are going to be signed in this whole event. We have the presence of our distinguished alumni, Srinivas Padmanabhan sir, 1960 batch mining engineering. And we are going to sign a MOU with him. He has been generous to donate a significant amount for the establishment of 3 awards actually. 2 academic awards and 1 innovation and invention award. So that is something which you are likely to see towards the end of this session. Also, we are going to sign another institute chair position, and Sri Sanjeev Agrawal ji will be joining online. He is in Delhi, and he will be joining online. He couldn't be present. So that is something also a part of this agenda. So without any further delay, I would like to again welcome all of our alumni who are joining from far distant places. And I know some of our alumni are joining from after traveling long distance, coming from US, Middle East, and Malaysia. So special thanks to all of them. It shows the love and affection you hold towards your alma mater. Thank you so much. And I thank you all for the presence in this session. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Professor Rajiv Shekhar, Director, IIT ISM Dhanbad, to address the audience.
Respected Professor Prem Vrat, Chairperson, Board of Governors, IIT ISM Dhanbad, our dear alumni, my faculty, colleagues, officers and staff, I can only say it is a huge pleasure to host you all in the campus so that you can indulge in a trip to nostalgia. Your presence in the campus really makes it vibrant. And at the end of the event, we always wish Dil Mange More. So, again, thank you very much. And I would like to congratulate all the distinguished alumnus awardees and the Basant Samman awardee. And I hope you will keep on blessing us so IIT ISM keeps on growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your words. IIT ISM Dhanbad would like to honor Dr. Debashish Bhattacharjee, Vice President, Technology and New Materials Business, Tata Steel, with the Basant Samman Award. Dr. Debashish Bhattacharjee completed BE in Metallurgical Engineering from Jadavpur University in 1986, MTech in Metallurgy from IIT Kanpur in 1989, and PhD in Material Science and Metallurgy from University of Cambridge, UK in 1993. Dr. Bhattacharjee joined Tata Steel in the R&D function in 1996 and headed the function as Chief Research and Development and Scientific Services between 2002 and 2009. In 2009, he was seconded to Tata Steel Europe as Group Director Research, Development and Technology for Tata Steel Group. Dr. Bhattacharjee is an expert in development of materials and associated technologies. He has more than 50 international peer-reviewed journal publications and 20 patents. Dr. Bhattacharjee is a fellow of Indian National Academy of Engineering and of Indian Institute of Metals. He is visiting professor at the Imperial College London, at the University of Warwick, UK, and at the University of Science and Technology, Beijing, China. Currently, he is Vice President, Technology and New Materials Business of Tata Steel Limited, based in Kolkata. Dr. Bhattacharjee's hobbies include playing cricket and acting in plays. In recognition of his outstanding contribution to the iron and steel industry, Indian Institute of Technology, Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad, Alumni Association is privileged to honor Dr. Debashish Bhattacharjee with the Basant Samman Award for the year 2019. May I now request Professor Rajiv Shekhar to do the honors.
Professor Prem Vrat, Chairperson of the Board of Governors, IIT ISM Dhanbad, Professor Rajiv Shekhar, Director, IIT ISM Dhanbad and the mentor for Vasant, Professor Bhattacharjee, Dean Alumni Affairs, the office holders of Vasant, the senior professors, heads of departments, and officials of IIT ISM Dhanbad, colleagues. I feel the professors are my colleagues as well, given the strong industry academia interaction that IIT ISM fosters with at least Tata Steel students. Good evening, everyone. I'm deeply grateful and I'm humbled that you felt I deserve the Vasant Samman Award. I accept this award with great humility. As you heard from the introduction that was given, I'm a through and through materials scientist. I have worked, of course, in areas of mineral beneficiation and mining in low-grade ores, and we continue to work on especially urban mining in trying to extract nickel and cobalt, which are energy materials of the future and strategic interest of the country going forward, from the lateritic ores which cover the chromite ores in Sukinda. We work on generating values from the rejects of manganese ores, trying to get electrolytic quality manganese and gamma manganese oxide for batteries. So I guess over a period of time, I have sort of migrated beyond the boundaries of material science and touched the boundaries of minerals and mining. So I look forward to continued interaction with this fraternity, and especially with IIT ISM Dhanbad. And I would, it is my pleasure to also announce that just a few days back, we have signed an agreement, as Tata Steel has signed an agreement with IIT ISM Dhanbad to set up a center for innovation in mining and mineral beneficiation at this institute. I look forward to continued strengthening of our relationships, that mining and mineral fraternity continues to contribute to the growing industrial strength of this nation. Thank you very much for giving me this award, and thank you very much for having us today here. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bhattacharjee, and heartiest congratulations from all of us. Moving on, Nagendra Kumar Memorial Award for the year 2022 goes to Sri Virendra K. Arora, Chief Mentor, Karamchand Thapar and Bros, Coal Sales Limited. Sri Virendra Kumar Arora is a graduate in mining engineering from Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad in 1961. While managing operation of coal mines belonging to erstwhile Thapar Group, he collected extensive experience in open cast and underground mines in some of the most efficiently run units. In 1973, after nationalization of coal mines, he shifted to paper industry as managing director of two companies which specialized in recycling of rags and other textile waste for use as raw material for paper industry. These two companies were pioneers in recycling of waste, providing employment to thousands of rags or waste paper pickers in various parts of the country. After having worked as president and after having put in 50 years of service with Karamchand Thapar and Bros, Coal Sales Limited, he is presently designated as chief mentor of the company. KCT and Sons has a sizable presence in logistics of domestic coal, handling about 50 megatons per year. Sorry for the technical glitch. Continuing on. KCT and Sons has a sizable presence in logistics of domestic coal, handling about 50 megatons per year by road, rail, and sea route. Coastal movement of coal to power plants of South India through Paradeep, Haldia, and Vizag ports was pioneered by him in this group. In addition, as ex-chairman of the Mining and Construction Equipment Division of CIL, he has been regularly contributing thoughts and ideas towards the policy making regarding the emerging coal scenario, leading to the auction of coal blocks. As president of the Indian Coal Merchants Association and chairman of the Indian Mining Federation, he has played a critical role in representing the needs and concerns of the various coal consumers with regard to the marketing and distribution of coal by means of regular interaction with the Ministry of Coal, Ministry of Railways, and Coal India Limited. He had directed Thapar Group's CSR activities towards instituting Inder Mohan Thapar Research Award in 17 departments at IIT ISM for the best scientific research done by scholars. This award includes cash and a citation. In recognition for his outstanding contribution to the nation and to his alma mater, India Institute of Technology, Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad, is privileged to honor Sri Virendra Kumar Arora with Nagendra Kumar Memorial Award for the year 2022. I now request Professor Rajiv Shekhar to join us on stage to present this award to Professor V.K. Arora.
Before Mr. Arora gives his acceptance speech, I would like to add that the Tata Steel Center of Excellence is worth rupees 23 crores.
Professor Prem Vrat, Professor Rajiv Shekhar, ladies and gentlemen, and the fellow students here. I am certainly overwhelmed by this award, more so because it has come from the institute which had nourished me for 4 years. When I came to ISM way back in 1957, I was like a piece of rock, absolutely raw. Now, those 4 years, the institute polished me and converted me into a rough diamond, which was then thrown into the big bad world to find a place for myself. The institute also taught me some values, integrity, and values of hard work. It is a result of all those that I'm standing here before you accepting this award. First of all, I would like to thank my parents for this award. We were uprooted from Pakistan to find a place for ourselves in a place like Delhi. They had to start absolutely raw, finding a profession for themselves. But my parents made sure that I got the right education, which included me getting into ISM Dhanbad at that time. I also have to thank my family, my wife, my 3 lovely daughters, who are now spread all over the world. Friends, now when I come to IIT ISM, I am not only fascinated, but impressed by the changes that have taken place compared to what we had during our times. Infrastructure now is almost world-class, And equally world class is the faculty, the smiling professors, whenever we have met them, competent and smiling and willing to help all the people there. It is great to see that under the umbrella of IIT, young students, girls and boys, are determined to excel in their subjects. They are willing to work hard and find a place in the sun for themselves, unlike the limited scope which we had when we passed out. Now these boys and girls are willing to stick their neck out of their comfort zone and try something new. I want to assure them that present India is really a happening place, and there are multiple opportunities for them to excel in whatever profession they have chosen for themselves. Yeah. My friends, technology will be a game changer for the future. We all know that. You will get to master the technology, but you will also have to learn to be a good human being. And it is only by the combination of both of them that the new India is going to emerge. So thank you once again for giving me this honor. I hope we are, the alumni, are able to return some of this part to our alma mater as and when we get a chance. And I think that chance is coming very soon. We hope to make a substantial contribution to the centenary fund, which is going to be celebrated in 2 or 3 years from now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shri Arora ji, and congratulations for the award. Moving on to the next award, the Entrepreneurship Award for the year 2022 goes to Shri Vinay Kumar Diwan, CEO, Bramco Group, Bahrain. Shri Vinay Kumar Diwan graduated in mining engineering from Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad in 1969 and is the illustrious son of late Shri H.R. Diwan, the first batch of ISM. His father was the Director General of the Indian Bureau of Mines and the main architect of the mineral industry in India after independence. As a founding member of every mineral institution such as MMTC, ONGC, MOIL, etc. In his career so far, Vinay Diwan has recruited more than 90 ISM graduates and trained them to be entrepreneurs in their own fields, many of whom now run their own multi-million-dollar companies. Vinay Diwan specialized in explosives at ISM, and while pursuing his master's, a Swiss company, CAMEC, recruited him as a blasting engineer for a tunneling and shaft sinking project in Tata's mines. In 1971, he was selected by ICI Explosives Division as their technical services engineer, and within 6 months, he was promoted to Technical Service Export Executive, which required extensive travel to the Middle East and Far East for marketing explosives. He also had provided training and technical services to the international mining industry. In 1976, a small customer of ICI wanted to close their small, loss-making limestone quarry in the Kingdom of Bahrain, and Vinay Diwan offered to take over the quarry operations at no loss to the government, but on a fixed royalty. Vinay Diwan developed and expanded this quarry into a single largest quarry in the Gulf Cooperation Council, producing 50,000 tons of limestone a day. He also designed and built the 27-kilometer causeway through the Persian Gulf between Bahrain and Saudi Arabia in a joint venture with the Dutch company Ballast Nidam. He was lauded for this landmark project in Bahrain, which led him to expand in other GCC countries. He was the first to start the recycling of steel and other non-ferrous metals within the GCC. In order to ship these recycled metals overseas, he acquired small vessels and soon diversified into shipping. Out of a desire to protect the environment, Vinay Diwan became an early pioneer in industrial waste management with his innovative R&D, inventing machines to sort and process waste generated by the steel and aluminium industry. As a downstream industry of mining, he also opened marble and granite quarries in Oman and Saudi Arabia, supplying his own mined and machined granite to landmark projects around the world, including New Delhi and Mumbai projects. Vinay Diwan is currently the chairman of the Brumco Group with subsidiaries in Germany, UK, USA, and all GCC countries. In recognition of his outstanding contributions in the field of entrepreneurship, IIT ISM Dhanbad is privileged to honor Sri Vinay Kumar Diwan with the Entrepreneurship Award for the year 2022. He is present here with us online today. May I now request Professor Rajiv Shekhar to come to the stage and do the honors.
Diwan Saab, we wish you were here. I fondly remember our meeting in Dubai in 2019. So please accept the shawl. So I am going to ask the cameraman to focus on the degree. All right. And the plaque.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sir, we would like you to say a few things online.
I thank the Indian School of Mines, IIT, Professor Rajiv, and all the faculty for this honor of awarding me the Entrepreneurship Award. It is such a touching moment. School of Mines is in my blood, and wherever I may be, I'm still close to the Penman Hall and still close to the old fossil, which now lies in the Oval. The School of Mines is, I attended the first Vasant, which I can never forget, was 19th February 1958 with my father, and my brother was in the third year. And suddenly we were told that there has been an explosion in Chinakori colliery. Can you believe all the cars and all the alumni turned their cars and went for disaster relief to Chinakori immediately, and the Vasant function was cancelled. So to me, School of Mines is very dear. I still wear my 55-year-old badge here. And of course, I became fat, so I had to cut off the pocket from my old blazer and put it on, and it's a matter of great pride. Regarding entrepreneurship, yes, I have been an entrepreneur to some extent. Basically, I would say like few words for the next generation. Wisdom are of three kinds. Wisdom which we receive. We received wisdom in the Indian School of Mines from our professors and from our teachers and the books we read. The second wisdom is intellectual, which we have, and we develop ourselves while we are studying. The third wisdom, I would say, is the experimental wisdom. When you have wisdom which you want to experiment with it, you become an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur does not look for the final destination. His main aim is to start the race, to run towards his innovation, towards his imagination. Many a times, I have also failed in some of my entrepreneur ventures, and many a times I have succeeded. But unless you try, you cannot gain anything. So I would recommend all the young generation from ISM to follow this path, use their wisdom for experimental way and become entrepreneurs rather than become an employee, become an employer. And you can diversify upstream, downstream, sideways, right ways in the field where you have knowledge. I started recycling and then I had no ships to transport the cargo to India. So I bought ships. And then the ships became a fleet of 10 ships, which used to bring steel scrap from Middle East, USA, UK to India for recycling. Then from shipping, you graduated into another industry of marine works. So I got into marine works and I also designed marine causeways using my blasting techniques of armor rocks and such things. So one thing can lead to the other. So do attempt it. Opportunities do not come every day. When they come, please grab it. They may work, they may not work, but grabbing it is your job. I thank you all once again for this honor of awarding me this entrepreneurship award. I'll cherish it for my life and have it like my logo here. I will have it on my office table at the back. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words and congratulations for the award. The next award is the Research and Academic Excellence Distinguished Alumnus Award, which goes to Dr. Shrikant Mishra, Technical Director, Geoenergy Modeling and Analytics, Battelle Memorial Institute, Columbus, Ohio, USA. Dr. Shrikant Mishra received his B.Tech degree in Petroleum Engineering in 1981 from Indian School of Mines. He also received the Best Student Award for graduating batch of 1981. He then obtained an MS degree in 1983 from the University of Texas at Austin and a PhD degree in 1987 from Stanford University, both in petroleum engineering. Dr. Mishra started his professional career as a research scientist at Virginia Tech before joining the geoscience consulting company Intra Inc. in 1989. He served with distinction in various technical, managerial, and expert advisory roles supporting national government and agencies in US and overseas, rising to the position of Director of Geologic Waste Isolation Services. In 2010, Dr. Mishra joined Battelle Memorial Institute, the world's largest not-for-profit independent R&D organization. He was recognized in 2013 as a Senior Research Leader Institute Fellow, the highest technical rank at Battelle, and currently holds the position of Technical Director for Geoenergy Modeling and Analytics. From 1997 until 2009, he also served as Adjunct Professor of Petroleum and Geosystems Engineering at the University of Texas at Austin. And in 2021, he was appointed as Honorary Faculty of Chemical Engineering at IIT Guwahati. Dr. Mishra is internationally recognized as an expert in integrating physics-based computational modeling and machine learning-assisted data-driven modeling for various subsurface energy resource domains such as geologic CO2 sequestration, oil and gas development, and hydrogen underground storage. Currently, Dr. Mishra serves as the technical lead for US Department of Energy SMART initiative, which stands for Science-Informed Machine Learning to Accelerate Real-Time Decisions for Subsurface Applications, a 7-year US $100 million project involving multiple national laboratories and universities and research organizations in US. Dr. Mishra is the author of 200 technical publications and the book Applied Statistical Modeling and Data Analytics, a practical guide for the petroleum geosciences, published by Elsevier in 2017, which has been adopted as a textbook at universities in US, Canada, Norway, Australia, India, and Turkey. He has also edited 3 reference volumes, Machine Learning Applications in Subsurface Energy Resource Management, State of the Art and Future Prognosis, published by CRC Press in 2023, CO2 Injection in the Network of Carbonate Fractures, published by Springer in 2020, and Groundwater Quality Modeling and Management Under Uncertainty, published by American Society of Civil Engineers in 2003. Dr. Mishra is the recipient of 2022 Society of Petroleum Engineers International Award for Data Science and Engineering Analytics and 2021 SPE Distinguished Member Award. He served as an SPE Global Distinguished Lecturer in 2018 to 2019, visiting 16 countries to deliver 32 lectures on big data analytics, what can it do for petroleum engineers and geoscientists. In recognition of his outstanding contributions to academics and research in developing foundational understanding and communicating model and data-driven insights for geoscience problems, IIT ISM Dhanbad is privileged to honor Dr. Shrikant Mishra with the Research and Academic Excellence Distinguished Alumnus Award for the year 2022. He is present here with us in the online mode. I now request Professor Rajiv Shekhar to do the honors. Dr. Mishra, congratulations for the award, and we would like to give you acceptance speech here online.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored, humbled, and thrilled beyond words at this recognition from my alma mater, which is itself well known for its tradition of excellence in geoscience, teaching, and practice. There are a few groups of people that I would like to acknowledge for their contributions in this journey of mine. I would like to express my gratitude to the professors at ISM who helped lay a very strong foundation in petroleum engineering, in geology, in math, and statistics, which has stood me in good stead throughout my professional career. I would like to also salute my batchmates who, together with me, became a band of brothers. We joined the Institute in 1976 and came to be known as the Golden Murgas, and who helped carry each other across the threshold of young adulthood with varying degrees of maturity and self-confidence when we graduated in 1981. I also would like to tip the hat to the extremely vibrant and close-knit alumni network of ISM and now IIT ISM for its active mentoring and for inspiring every new batch that comes in, which is somewhat unique amongst institutes of higher learning from India. Then I would also like to acknowledge my family, because they have been very generous in terms of giving me the gift of
Sir, can you hear us? Sorry for the technical glitch, everyone. We are trying to see if we can get him back online. All right, so moving on from here. From small beginnings come great things. Old photos always make us relive those moments and make us feel grateful for those times. As Sri Virendra Kumar Arora ji rightly pointed out, it takes a lot of overwhelming emotions to come back to the institute and have a look how it looks when we were there as a student and now when we have graduated. A throwback at how our institute has changed or evolved over the years when we were there as a student and now is a feeling which is filled with nostalgia. On this note, we would like to take you to a journey of Blended that illustrates how the institute has evolved over the years. We came to ISM with ambitions then, we come to IIT ISM with ambitions now. This road still leads to pride of our institute. It was the pride of ISM then, it is the pride of IIT ISM now. It was and is the largest auditorium which is now equipped with state-of-art features. Sports still brings us together. Once an academic hotspot, it has now added cultural events to its glorious legacy. The old hotspots now coexist with the new ones. I hope this video was capable of taking our alumnus back to their old days and also give them a summary of how the institute has progressed over the years. Moving on to the next award. The next award is Bhaskar Bhattacharjee Memorial Award for the year 2022, which goes to Dr. Prem Sagar Mishra, Chairman cum Managing Director, Southeastern Coalfields Limited, SECL. Dr. Prem Sagar Mishra did his B.Tech in mining from Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad, in the year 1987 and obtained first-class certificate of competency in the year 1990. He was awarded PhD degree by IIT ISM Dhanbad in 2022. In 1987, he joined SECL and currently is the Chairman and Managing Director of Southeastern Coalfields Limited. He has conferred doctorate in Impact Assessment of Corporate Social Responsibility Initiatives, a case study of coal mining industry in India. Dr. Mishra has recently taken over command of country's largest coal-producing company, SECL, an entity of state-run Coal India Limited. Earlier, he worked as CMD of another CIL subsidiary, the Eastern Coalfields Limited. Dr. Mishra worked in different managerial capacities in several mines of SECL for more than 16 years. He also worked as Deputy Chief Mining Engineer and Project Officer in various open-cast mines of Central Coalfields Limited for about 5 years. On being posted at BCCL in June 2008, he worked as General Manager of Block 2 area and General Manager of Baroda area. He was appointed as Director, Production and Planning of Orissa Minerals Development Company Limited in November 2015. Dr. Mishra has been a leader par excellence and has won several awards for overall performance, production, safety, profit, stock liquidation, overburden removal, and for ecological restoration. He had conceptualized and implemented coal tourism at Baroda area, BCCL. He has been conferred with the prestigious CEO with HR Organization Award by the World HRD Congress in February 2019. He has been conferred with Indian Mine Managers Association Excellence Award in January 2020. In recent past, the Institute of Economic Studies has conferred upon Sir with the most prestigious award in Leadership Innovation Excellence Award 2020 and Udyog Ratan Award in March 2020. In recognition of his outstanding contribution to the mining and mineral processing industry, IIT ISM Dhanbad is privileged to honor Dr. Prem Sagar Mishra with the Bhaskar Bhattacharjee Memorial Award for the year 2022. I now request Professor Rajiv Shekhar to step up to the stage to provide the award to Dr. Prem Sagar Mishra.
Just a minute, sir. Good evening, Pranam. May I request the authorities, without prejudice to the standard laid down procedures and the protocols, to call my wife also here? To call my wife to receive the bus, if the authorities, the standard laid down procedure permit. Yeah.
As Sir was not here with us in the last convocation, we would also like him to award with his PhD degree. Sir, we would like you to give your welcome speech.
पुनः प्रणाम, आप सबका आदर, अभिवादन, अभिनंदन, आदाब और आभार। पता नहीं क्यों, means so I come to know this campus of IIT ISM, तो अचानक ही यहाँ की धरती को, यहाँ के माटी को प्रणाम करने का मन करता है। Thank you ISM, IIT ISM for conferring me with the BTech mining as well as the PhD in the management sciences. Respected Professor Prem Bhatt, respected Director IIT ISM, Professor Rajiv Shekhar, Gurus of my Gurukul, my seniors over here, my classmates, my like the other awardees, I congratulate them, and really it's an honor for me to receive the award over here. Today, right now, I'm working as the CMD of coal companies for around 4.5 years, and whatsoever it is, it's only because of the IIT ISM, whatsoever I am over here. Coming from a village, around 40 years back, इस मंच पे यहाँ से खड़ा होकर के बोलने का, पढ़ते वक्त ही बहुत बार मौका मिला, and always feels honored to be here. The God has given me some time to work here also. After graduation, though I joined some other places, and after a journey of, say, roughly around 21 years, in 2008, when I came, I got opportunity to serve Bharat Coking Coal Limited here, which was nearer to this IIT ISM, and I got opportunity to work as the General Secretary of ISM Alumnus, and also from 2010 to 14. So that was a period where I could do something for the alma mater, and in whatsoever capacity I could contribute, all the honor was given to me. एक गांव से आकर के एक जगह पे पढ़ना, उसी की माटी में नौकरी करना और उसी की माटी से पुरस्कार मिलना. Thank you, ISM. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and congratulations for the award. Moving on to the next award for today's night, we now will like to present the Young Achiever Award for the year 2022, which goes to Ms. Swati Pandey, co-founder and CEO, Arboreal. Ms. Swati Pandey graduated in 2010 in Mechanical Engineering from Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad. After graduating, Ms. Pandey did her MSc in Sustainable Energy Futures from Imperial College London in 2011-2012. She also did her executive education from INSEAD, a social entrepreneurship program, in 2018. She is the co-founder and CEO of Arboreal, London, United Kingdom, and Delhi, India. In 2018, Swati was elected as the Businesswoman of the Year, Asia Pacific, at the Cartier Women's Initiative Awards 2018, adjudged by Cartier, McKinsey, and INSEAD Business School. She won the FICCI Flow Changemaker Award in 2020, organized by FICCI, India's Apex Business Advocacy Group. Today, her startup, Arboreal, manufactures and supplies a range of specialty food ingredients to more than 300 food and beverage companies, enabling them to produce better food through better ingredients. Arboreal is a recognized global leader in natural sugar reduction solutions and was awarded the National Startup Award 2021 by the Government of India. She has also won the Women Transforming India Award 2021, organized by Niti Aayog and the United Nations. In recognition of her outstanding contribution to the business and industry sector, IIT ISM Dhanbad is privileged to honor Ms. Swati Pandey with Young Achiever Award for the year 2022. May I now request Professor Rajiv Shekhar and Ms. Swati Pandey to join us on stage. Ma'am, we would like you to give us acceptance speech.
Very good evening, everyone. This is slightly overwhelming. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Professor Rajiv Shekhar. Thank you, Professor Vikram Rath, for finding me worthy of this award. I'm extremely humbled, especially to be awarded, this award alongside all the other distinguished alumni, and the immense contribution that they've made in their fields. This is still early for me. My journey has just started, but to get this kind of recognition from my alma mater is really overwhelming, and I accept it with a lot of humility. This award is special in many ways, One is, of course, because it's my first alma mater, and a lot of firsts came with it. This was the first time when I left my family and went out of my home to live on my own. This was also the first time I learned that you could actually find a family outside your family in the form of your friends. This is also the first time I failed, also the first time I learned to pick myself and move on. The fact that it's being conferred on me here at Penman Auditorium is also special. There are so many memories associated with this auditorium. This is also where our registration was done when we came to ISM the first day. I remember my parents were waiting outside, and we were all, kids at that time. We were made to stand in queue right here in this auditorium, and we were looking around, not knowing what the future held for us, scared and excited as well. We have performed, I have personally performed multiple times on this very stage, have embarrassed myself as well multiple times. But it's really an honor to be here again after around 12 years, to be interacting with all the alumni here as well as the current students. Like I said, that my journey has just started. I took a slightly unconventional route, and it's not directly, what I do today is not directly related to what I studied here in terms of these subjects. But I always say that the life skills that I learned here, how do you perform under pressure, how do you meet last-minute deadlines, have always been very handy. And I will, like I said, my journey has just started, but I will try to live up to the expectations. There are multiple people that I would obviously want to thank for this award: my parents, my best friend and my co-founder, Manish, who has been on this journey from day one, my sister, the friends, of course, that I made here and who have been, all the way with me on this journey and have become like a family now. Thank you once again for this honor. I'm truly humbled. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your beautiful memories with us, and congratulations for the award. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's divert the focus of today's event to Akshay Kumar. Yes, you heard me right. I'm talking about the Bollywood actor Akshay Kumar. Now, I'm sure you all must be wondering why in an alumni meet like this, I want to talk about Akshay Kumar. And the reason is because of his upcoming movie, Capsule Gill. In Capsule Gill, he plays the role of our alumnus of 1965 batch, late Jaswant Singh Gill. This movie is based on a real-life story in which our braveheart mining engineer saved lives of 65 trapped miners due to flooding in the underground mine of Mahavir Colliery at the Eastern Coalfields Limited on 13 November 1989. Sri Gill was a rescue-trained person and designed a 2.5-meter slim steel rescue capsule to pull the trapped miners out within a short period of time through a well drilled precisely connecting the underground location of trapped miners from the surface. Sri Gill, as the additional chief engineer of the mine, volunteered himself to bring the miners back and went inside the inundated mine through drilled well and rescued the trapped miners in very adverse conditions. Late Jaswant Singh Gill was a recipient of Sarvottam Jeevan Raksha Padak by the President of India in 1991. He was also honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award from Coal India Limited. In recognition of his exemplary presence of mind and courage in saving the lives of miners in the mining industry, IIT ISM Dhanbad instituted an award in Sri Gill's name known as the Jaswant Singh Gill Memorial Industrial Safety Excellence Award. The main objective of this award is to give due recognition to an individual or team who has made a significant contribution towards the development of innovative processes and technologies for the improvement in workplace safety. This is the second time we are giving this award. So ladies and gentlemen, the Jaswant Singh Gill Memorial Industrial Safety Excellence Award goes to J.K. Nagar Colliery, Eastern Coalfields Limited, and Kayad's Lead and Zinc Underground Mine, Hindustan Zinc Limited. May I now request Professor Rajiv Shekhar to join us on stage, and I would like to invite the representatives from the two mines to the stage. Mr. L.M. Chaudhary, Agent, J.K. Nagar Colliery, Mr. B.B. Prasad, Manager, J.K. Nagar Colliery, Mr. Siyaram Meena, Manager, Kayad Mines, Mr. Samar Ranjan Samal, Kayad Mines. Please join us on stage. Sir, we would like you to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Respected ISM alumni, respected professor, all students of ISM, Dhanbad, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for this award for Kayad Mines, Hindustan Zinc Limited, Vedanta. I am dedicated this award to all the employees of Hindustan Zinc Limited and workers of Kayad Mines. This award is really prestigious award. Kayad Mine is always front towards the safety. Thank you for this prestigious Jaswant Singh Gill Safety Award, Excellence Award. Thank you.
ऑडिटोरियम में उपस्थित सारे प्रोफेसरगण और एलमनाइज, प्रेजेंट स्टूडेंट्स, मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि ईस्टर्न कोलफील्ड्स लिमिटेड के सतग्राम एरिया के अंतर्गत स्थित जेके नगर कोलियरी को इस साल का यह एक्सीलेंस अवार्ड दिया गया है। मैं जेके नगर पूरे परिवार के मुखिया होने के नाते उसकी तरफ से यह अवार्ड स्वीकार करता हूं और आशा करता हूं कि वहाँ की सुरक्षा व्यवस्था और सुरक्षा का स्टेटस आने वाले दिनों में और ऊपर जाएगा। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir, and congratulations for the award. I feel very proud to tell you all that IIT ISM Dhanbad has received an endowment of Rs 1 crore corpus fund from Sri Srinivasan Padmanabhan to sponsor 3 awards. The first award is Sri Srinivasan Padmanabhan Academic Award for BTech graduates in mining engineering that will be given every year. The second award is in the name of his wife, Srimati Usha Padmanabhan, that will be awarded to BTech graduate in computer science engineering. The third award is in the name of his mother, Srimati Lalita Srinivasan Innovation and Invention Award, that will be awarded to students who develop a product or process related to digital solutions in the mining industry. For the constitution of these 3 awards, IIT ISM Dhanbad is signing an MOU with Sri Srinivasan Padmanabhan. I now request Professor Rajiv Shekhar and Sri Srinivasan Padmanabhan to step up to the stage for signing of the MOU. I also request Dean Era team to join us on stage for receiving the rupees 1 crore check from Sri Srinivasan Padmanabhan. Ma'am, please come. We would like you to have us.
But the quantum is like an IPL award.
Srinivasan sir, we would like you to say a few words.
I remember joining this institution way back in 1956. And I think I'm absolutely right and certain that as of today and this minute, I must be the oldest person in this auditorium, without doubt. But that doesn't deter me from maintaining my contacts with this institution. In fact, I spoke to Mr. Rajiv Shekhar some time ago and said, I honestly do not believe I'm worthy of being called a mining engineer, because I lasted in this industry hardly 9 years and I moved out. And for the next 30 odd years of my career, I was in information technology, which is the reason why there is an award for the BTech topper in computer science, because that's where I spent most of my career. But most importantly, the lessons that this college gave to me, they were long-lasting. And I remember Dr. R.P. Sinha, our first director in 1956, telling us, boys, you will learn some engineering, of course, but please understand, in mining engineering, you are managers first. Managers of people, managers of resources, and managers of the economy of the operations which have been entrusted to you. So please understand you have 3 dimensions in your profession. I mean, I was barely 16 years old at the time. I just nodded my head like that. But over the years, I felt the import of those 3 important precepts that were drilled into our head, and that's remained forever. In fact, when I switched my career from mining to computer science, I found that those lessons were evergreen, everlasting. And that is why, even though I went out of the radar of the mining industry for 48 years, in 2017, when I returned to the fold, thanks to efforts of my classmates, I found that it was necessary for me to give back something to the institution which contributed so much to me. And that's the reason why I thought I could make some small contribution to creating this awards and endowment funds. And I hope this is something which will last for a long, long time. And hopefully this is one way of my giving my Guru Dakshina back to the college, which helped me so much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Moving on, another alumnus of ours from 1986 batch, Sri Sanjeev Agarwal, is sponsoring the D.B. Agarwal Chair Professor position in the name of his father, Mr. D.B. Agarwal. This Chair Professor position is aimed at rewarding the faculties of the institutes engaged in research and development studies on making coal and coal mining practices sustainable and relevant in India's energy transitioning process. Sri Sanjeev Agarwal is present with us in the online mode, and I request him to address the audience.
Thank you very much. It's a privilege and honor to be speaking here today evening. I heard Mr. Padmanabhan mention the 1956 batch, and I also heard a previous speaker also speak about the 1956 batch. My late father, Mr. D.B. Agarwal, he was a very proud alumnus of Indian School of Mines from the 1956 batch. He started his journey from a small town in Punjab to come to Dhanbad to study at the school. And then he established a career in the mining and steel industry. And his journey is something which has inspired me and my entire family. I was fortunate to be able to join ISM in 1982 in mining engineering. And even though I subsequently moved on to banking and private equity, mining has always been close to my heart. As India moves on its energy transition journey, we have a net zero commitment by 2070. There is a strong and I think a right view that coal will continue to be a very integral and important mix of the energy, will be part of the energy mix in India. However, we must also agree that there will be a lot of pressure on the coal sector to be more environmentally friendly. And hopefully this chair that we are instituting will help in making some innovations in coal mining across disciplines to take it towards the greener end of the spectrum. I'm grateful to Professor Shekhar, director of the school, and Professor Upadhyay, assistant dean, for their help and encouragement in instituting this chair. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Professor Rajiv Shekhar to join us on stage for signing of this MOU online pertaining to setup of the D.B. Agarwal Chair Professor position.
Thank you very much, Professor Shekhar. It's been a pleasure dealing with you. I've been very, very encouraging. Thank you again.
Thanks again.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, Sanjeev, sir, for making it possible to join us online today. I now request Professor R.M. Bhattacharjee, Dean, International Relations and Alumni Affairs, IIT ISM Dhanbad, to give a presentation on the Centenary Fund.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear alumni, once again I am before you to make a very special appeal today on this occasion of Basant 2023. The alumni meet with the present students. It is really an exciting moment for all ISMites or all IIT ISMites. I'm also excited to stand before you making this appeal to all the ISMites and IIT ISMites. We are going to be a part of history while celebrating 100th birthday of our beloved alma mater on 9th December 2025, and we'll be completing the glorious journey of 100 years in the history of technical education in India on the 9th December 2026. So 2026 Basant will be a very special one. The Basant for all of us, centenary Basant, and I take this opportunity to invite you all to join Basant 2026 with your families. What a great moment it would be. It is indeed a matter of great pride that IIT ISM, Dhanbad, founded as a premier institute to impart technical education in the field of mining and earth sciences, is completing 100 years of its exemplary services in the field of science, technical engineering, and management education. For a century, IIT ISM Dhanbad has been an inspiring center of learning for thousands of young minds who have made their mark in the respective fields as well as in the society. It is all because of our alma mater. The institute is now the confluence of two great tributaries, Indian School of Mines and Indian Institute of Technology, Indian School of Mines, flowing together to reach greater and greater heights. At the dawning of our second century, we prepare to reignite our passion for transforming lives and futures. We all alumni of this great institute humbly acknowledge that whatever we are today, it is because of our alma mater. It is now high time to give back to our alma mater in the most befitting manner. I'm sure every alumni living at any corner in the world are passionate and emotional about our great institute and fully charged with emotional about our great institute and fully charged with nostalgia. Let us pledge to honor our second mother, our loving and caring institute, on the occasion of centenary in the year 2026. It is only 3 years from now, we'll be witnessing the greatest moment of our life. We'll have the rarest opportunity to be part of the history and celebrating centenary of our great institute with all our loves and regards, emotion and passion. We have a long wish list and a golden dream of creating history through our humble contributions for various identified projects to be accomplished to mark the centenary year, keeping in mind the future requirements of the institute and the long-term vision of the institute. Dear alumni, whenever we talk about ISM, we become nostalgic, emotional, and the picture which comes to our mind is the great and gorgeous red building, the last green oval with full of colors, where we have spent lots of our time today also, and the great Penman Auditorium where you are all sitting, as a witness of many of our old sagas, tensed moment of annual examination or semester examination, vibrant moments of Saturnalia, SOS, Saraswati Puja, convocations, and many other moments of joy and celebration. These architectural monuments and landscape are the gift of our British rulers. It has served 100 years of our need. Now, we have a dream of creating history by presenting our alma mater with another iconic building, which will serve the requirements of our future generations through our humble collective efforts and contributions. We have launched our Mission 2026 during the Foundation Day 2022. Now, we have to take a pledge to accomplish our Mission 2026 and making our dream a reality by presenting the centenary building to our alma mater. I have a brief presentation on the centenary building. I'm sure the building is not going to be built by bricks and cements or sand or chips. It is going to be built on our emotion and passion, love and regards, commitment and deep sense of gratitude to our alma mater. Next. So this auditorium which we are going to see, this building, it will be having 1,500 seating capacity, 400-seater classrooms, 200-seater classrooms, and 200-seater conference rooms, exam hall, rooftop solar PV, interview rooms, parking facility altogether. You can see the picture there. And along with this, we are also planning for a amphitheater, open air theater on the surrounding place. So we encourage you to walk through the centenary portal, and you have a video. Yes. We encourage you to walk through the Centenary portal and find the ways in which you can help IIT ISM in funding the Mission 2026. There are the different categories of individual donors, from the founder donor to bronze, silver, gold, platinum. And then as a collective, this donor by the group or batches or chapters. Again, we have got these 4 categories of the donors. Let's join hands for a brighter future, dream together and build together. And the benefits you'll be getting out of it is that all the contributions will be exempted from income tax under 80G of the Income Tax Act, 100%. You will have naming rights for the smart classrooms, the auditorium. Then we are also going to have listing the names in the Hall of Fame and unique ID cards for the donors for digital access to IIT ISM library and avail the guest house facilities at constitutional rates. Our founder donor, Professor S.V. Banerjee, the great Professor S.V. Banerjee has contributed rupees 5 lakhs as founder donor on the day of 9th December 2022. And I have got small contributions on that day. This is the donation from ISMA Kolkata chapter of 30 lakhs. As Arora Sahab has mentioned that we are also going to get another 20 lakhs from Kolkata chapter very shortly. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. जिंदगी के सफर में गुजर जाते हैं जो मकाम वो फिर नहीं आते वो फिर नहीं आते. I hope you all remember how we used to spend hours and hours with our friends in colleges and used to think that we are just having fun. But actually, we were making unforgettable memories. We will now reminisce some old memories through a video. This video is how any student feels on leaving the college or institute after finishing the undergraduate or graduate studies and bidding a goodbye to our friends, institutes, and colleges that are like second home to us.
आखिर वो दिन आ ही गया जिसका किसी को इंतजार नहीं था. जुदाई का, गुड बाय का, फेयरवेल का, ISM के फेयरवेल का। इसका एहसास हम पहले भी कर चुके थे, मगर नज़रों को इसकी झलक पहली बार मिलने वाली थी। अक्सर सीनियर्स हमारे लिए बड़े भाई जैसे होते हैं, मगर उस एक दिन के लिए दीदी जैसे हो गए थे, और वो दिन दीदी की शादी जैसी। गले में फूलों की माला, आंखों में आंसू, जोर से हक किए हुए विदाई लेते हुए। मुझे याद है जब सर के रूम पर मैं पहली बार गया था, तब मैं बहुत रोया था। आज उन्हें मेरे सामने रोते देख मेरे आंसू बाहर आने को राजी नहीं थे। और वो पेन जिसे मैंने उनके कमरे में बड़ी आसानी से उठा लिया था, आज वो मेरे जेब को भारी लग रहा था। और आज पहली बार थप्पड़ का दर्द गाल में नहीं, दिल में हुआ था। शायद अब वो एम्बर के 3rd फ्लोर की गर्मी को नहीं झेलेगा, हाँ, मगर 1st फ्लोर में किसी और के रूम में दिन भर रहना जरूर मिस करेगा। अब उसे रोटी के लिए मेस में झिक-झिक नहीं करनी पड़ेगी, मगर गया सिंह के लिट्टी चोखे की याद जरूर आएगी। शायद अब वो बहुत बड़ी गाड़ी में घूमेगा, मगर वर्मा जी कहीं ना कहीं फिर भी जहन में जरूर होंगे। आधी रात को बाहर जाने के लिए किसी गार्ड के परमिशन का मोहताज नहीं रहेगा, मगर खुली सड़कें में उसकी आज़ादी उसके सूनेपन को ज़रूर कोसेगी। और ट्रेन की गेट पर यह 4 साल का परसुइंग से परस्यूट का सफ़र उसके जुबान से होते हुए आंखों के रास्ते बह रहा था। फिर क्या था, वो छुक छुक करती आई और उसके जिस्म के साथ साथ उसे भी लेकर चली गई, और वो पटरी के धूल के पीछे धुंधला होता चला गया।
अलविदा यारा अलविदा, हो रहे तुमसे हम जुदा, ले चले सारे हम तेरे, खुश रहे यारा तू सदा, तुमसे भी ज्यादा होंगी अब यादें प्यारियां, हम दोनों की हैं अपनी अपनी लाचारियां, अब हंसते हंसते तुम पे ले खुशियां वारियां। मर्ज भी हैं देती, चैन भी हैं देती, दर्द भी हैं देती, जान भी हैं लेते यारियां। न छोड़े यारियां, न छोड़े यारियां, न छोड़े यारियां।
Well, let's have a huge round of applause, everyone. I deeply appreciate the multiple roles played by our alumni sitting over here today and beyond, and the efforts that you all have taken for the development of the society. Thank you for justifying the years spent by you at the institution. May I now request Professor Saurabh Datta Gupta, co-convener, BASAN 2023, to give the vote of thanks.
Very good evening to all of you. Honorable Chief Patron, III and Basant 2023, and Chairman BOG IIT ISM Dhanbad. Honorable Patron, III and Basant 2023, and Director IIT ISM Dhanbad. Vice President, IIT ISM Alumni Association, Professor Biswajit Paul, and Professor IIT ISM Dhanbad. Professor Dhiraj Kumar, Deputy Director IIT ISM Dhanbad. Newly elected President IIT ISM, Shri Ashok Kumar Ji, Dean International Relation and Alumni Affairs IIT ISM, Professor R.M. Bhattacharya Ji, all of our distinguished alumni awardees of this year, Convener III and Basant 2023, Professor Rajiv Upadhyay, presented distinguished alumni and their better halves from Golden Jubilee batch, alumni and their better halves of 1971 and 1972 batches, presented other alumni members in the hall, faculty members, officers, delegates from the industries, distinguished guests and participants, media persons, staffs, students, ladies and gentlemen. I, Professor Shourabh Dattagupta, faculty of Department of Applied Geophysics and co-convener of annual alumni get-together Basant 2023, feel the privilege to propose the vote of thanks at the prestigious award ceremony of Basant 2023. At the outset, I would like to express my profound gratitude to all alumni IIT ISM Dhanbad, especially Golden Jubilee batch 71-72 batches, for their valuable presence at alma mater. Your presence shows an example of great bonding and responsibility towards your institute. I would like to say special thanks to better halves of our alumni. Madam, your kind support and encouragement are always welcome. I am very much thankful to Professor Prem Bhatt, Chairperson, IIT BOG, IIT ISM, and Chief Patron Basant 2023 for his gracious presence through online today. Thank you, sir, for your support and guidance. I convey my sincere thanks to Professor Rajiv Shekhar, Patron III and Basant 2023 and Director IIT ISM Dhanbad for his continuous support, interactions, and advice which have greatly helped towards the successful organizations of this event. Sirs, the event would not have been possible without your constant guidelines and help. My special thanks to Professor Bishwajit Paul, IIT ISM Alumni Association for gracing these occasions with kind presence. I also congratulate newly elected President of IIT ISM Alumni Association, C. Ashok Kumarji, 1994 batch mining engineering. My sincere thanks to Professor Dhiraj Kumar, Deputy Director, IIT ISM Dhanbad, Professor R.M. Bhattacharya, Dean International Relation and Alumni Affairs, IIT ISM Dhanbad, and other IRA members for valuable advice, continuous support. This we are organizing 3 events, III, Basant, and Srijan under the one umbrella, and this memo tax has been successfully taken place for their support only. I'd like to extend my deep gratitude to Professor Rajiv Upadhyay, Convener III and Basant 2023 for making the gorgeous annual alumni get-together event, Basant 2023, and also inspiring us to host it successfully. I'd like to say something about my friends. Professor Rajiv Upadhyay, Convener III and Basant 2023, Professor Gauri Shankar, Convener Srijan 2023, Professor Raj Kiran, Convener Srijan 2023, Professor Binoy Kumar Rajak, Treasurer III and Basant 2023, Professor Ajit Kumar and Professor Shahinder Singh, Co-Convener III 2023, Professor Suresh, Treasurer Srijan 2023. We have spent nights after nights together to make this event successful. Thank you very much, my friends. I'd like to congratulate to all distinguished Alumnus Award winners. I would be failing to my duty if I don't convey my thanks to the R&D sections, IIT ISM Dhanbad, financial supporters, participants in the cultural program, print and electronic media for the effort they are taking for coverage of the event. Last but not least, I thank to all the coordinators and members of the organizing committee and all my colleagues who have been involved in the particular exercise for last several weeks, directly or indirectly. Without their cooperation and full support, this meet would not have been possible. Thank you all once again. Wish you good health and great, joyful and memorable evening ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I now request you all to kindly stand up for National Anthem. Thank you, everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful time and wish you even more great evening ahead. Please join us for dinner now. Thank you, everyone.